Okay. Um, Now, does it make sense to you that if you're attached to something, you will not be able to get other things that you might want to manifest? And also, you might not get the thing you're attached to because if you got it, it would break your attachment to it. And you're actually, when you're attached to something, you're actually attached to being attached to that thing or person or idea or dream. This, what most people are attached to are their dreams. Everybody says it's good to have a dream. It's actually good to have a vision. A vision that you can, develop. See what vision is it's a picture of an outcome along with a picture of the steps necessary, the path, the necessary path to come to the outcome. And all people who have had great achievements, like Nelson Mandela, I read his autobiography, The Long Walk to Freedom, or maybe it was his biography, I can't remember, but it's a long time ago that I read it. But he kept recreating his vision as he saw his next step. And he literally released himself from prison while he was in prison. He started growing vegetables for himself and everybody else there in the prison. And when you do something like that, it just changes reality. And after a while, they realize, like, we need this guy. We can't keep him jailed. We've got to, like, work with him, because he's the only one who can get the results. He just distinguished himself. So what we are doing here, okay, let's just say this. I want to enjoy making this movie, in my case, and you can say something else, and see if you get a finger signal. And when you get a finger signal, two things happen. One is that the thing that you let go of wanting, you actually get it. And often you feel that, like when you feel good, when you say, I want this, it's because wanting it is having it in a certain sense. And at the same time, you also let go of wanting it and let go of picturing the outcome or any, when I said I want to enjoy making this movie, I started enjoying myself more, but also I didn't get any vision of how this movie has to go in order for me to make it. I can just sit here and ad lib, it works for Trump, Well, sometimes it works for him anyway. Other times he has to say, I never said that. When you have a video of him saying it, But anyway, okay, so now Meher Baba said a lot of things about wanting, and some of them seem self-contradictory. And one of them was just want nothing. Want nothing and you will have everything. Essentially, he meant rise above wants. It's what Buddha said, break your earthly attachments, and you will be presumably in better shape. More able to take over the world auto market the way Toyota did by practicing Buddha's teachings. So that's the foundation, okay? The basic thing is want nothing. From there, Baba said, if you have to want something, want God. That's like next to nothing, that's the next best thing to want. If you want nothing but God, you'll get God. But as far as wanting other things, Baba also said that, you got to take care of your family and be there for your friends. And, he said all kinds of things that, you have responsibilities. You have to raise your children. You have to advise your children. You have to guide your children, create guidance for them. And that's hard. That is really hard. So there's a lot of hard things that you also better be saying, I want. I want to make money today. That's the responsible thing to want. And then, last but not least, Baba said, don't want God, be the one that God wants. And so what happens is, you want God, and then you rise above wanting God into being. And want to be. You don't want to be anything in particular, just want to be. And you shall be. So, this is the way out of endlessly manifesting things that you're then enmeshed in and or suffering with or from or through. Because see, the thing that Baba, one of the other important things Baba said is to, he said that he came into this world not to fix the karma of the world, but to reduce suffering. And, like, I watch the government struggle with trying to figure out how to work, and I watch people struggle with how to fix the world, stop climate change, all the stuff that people struggle with. And everybody is tramping forward, just trampling on everything. And nobody realizes the simple, basic truth. Reduce suffering. Keep reducing it till it's gone. And how do you reduce suffering? You just did. You said, I want to have a nice day today. And you got a signal on it. And when you did that, you were suffering less. And you stop suffering and you heal. You stop suffering and you cure. And when you suffer less confronting things that were impossible for you to confront. You know, that so much of what you have to confront, you know, and maybe this is a segue into the part of this book about confronting, but so much of what you have to confront is impossible for you to confront until you are suffering less enough so that it becomes doable, it becomes confrontable.